Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look at the latest from around Major League Baseball. The Astros took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-4.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Hitting off for San Diego, third baseman, number 28.
Come on, big guy.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
To short. Marte scoops it up. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
These are the tough ones for a first baseman. If this bounces a little sooner, it's not that tough of a scoop, but you see it short hop him and bounce right up toward his belt buckle. Not a safe spot. He can't dig it out.
Right here.
Runners on the move for second. Taken for strike three. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Come on, big. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Runners on his way to third. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. O'Malley on the move. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
right guy, right guy.
He's going.
Runner goes for third. Right
turn.
side.
Look, pick it up.
Sardinius is there. And a high throw to first, but is able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And now time is called here with the potential tying run over at first. They're not going to take any chances as they've made the move to a pinch runner now. Quick check on that tying run at first. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. So no runs or hits here. Alexi Ramirez is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Alexi Ramirez.
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah.
So with two away, we'll see him move to a pinch hitter as he'll go to work to try and drive in that run from second. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there.
Number 28.
Big Dog, Big Daddy is in with two
One ball.
away as he takes a ball 1-0.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
That's outside.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Can't find it. Be patient, huh? I should come to you.
2-1. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Here we go, kid. Leading out for the Padres, first baseman, number 28.
This is line to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Making a bid here to get...
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance.
On with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Corey Knebel is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And he is tagged. A few bright spots in the lineup to choose from, but the brightest belong to Matt Kemp. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 28.
No one better, buddy.
Big Dog, Big Daddy is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably...
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Roberto Perez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. James Yang is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Leading out for the Padres.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
28. This change for the Indians. Now playing left field.
Allen has the target coming at him with the 0-1.
Yang.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
There we go, kid.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And taken in out there for the first out. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Carlos Santana. Don't put that card. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Now batting. Number 28.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and He kept guys guessing all throughout.
Our final line score this afternoon.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 4-2. So long, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
And now time is called here with the potential tying run over at first. They're not going to take any chances as they've made the move to a pinch runner now. He's running towards second. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
He's going.
Runner goes for third. Line drive. Base hit left field. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, he's a pitch away from getting out of the inning unscored upon, but he just can't seem to make that final pitch that he needs. This turns into a 2-out, 2-strike.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one. So with a couple of men in scoring position and 2 gone, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
Number 28.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
The 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's just not the time to be helping him out there. He's already in trouble, so don't make things easier on him.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, number 28.
Hit out towards second. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is going to prove to be a costly error because this becomes a dead ball situation. And that means that those runners...
Come on, big guy, one time. There you go.
Left side.
Right here, find the ball.
On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards. William Woodyard will come on defensively now. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-3. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
Now batting, number 28.
Big Dog, Big Daddy is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Barnes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres. Kevin Quackenbush will come on now to start the night. And guys, the Giants were buoyed tonight by a fine offensive performance turned in by this man, Denard Span. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game. And we're going to see a change on the base paths here as we've got a pinch runner set.
No one better. Clutch up right now, baby.
And he'll step off. He's running towards second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
He's running again. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
So much of baseball comes down to making your own breaks, controlling the tempo, and this is a great call in a tie ball game to send that runner from first. So now the go-ahead run moves all the way up to third base on that hit and run.
Hey, clutch up right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better. Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
Flipped out the other way towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. He'll come home with it. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Yeah, late in the ball game, sometimes you take a few chances that you might not have earlier in the game. And this one here, he's trying to score to give his guys the lead, but it's not going to work out for him.
Better right here.
Looking good. No one better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front of it, strike one. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Here we go. Need you right here.
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Hey, need you right here now. Here we go. Hey, clutch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
And he chased it in the dirt. Hundley is after it. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
At the plate, Edgar Navarro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kid, let's go.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Runners off for second. Right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 3-2. So long, everybody. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 28.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. The throw is wild, and he gets away. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
In the air now, out to right field. Waldrop on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on one more here.
And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Ian Desmond. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
For the Reds.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 7-3. Good night, everybody. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Keone Kela is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jordan Danks is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Young is there, and that's not the way. Jamal Weeks will come on defensively now. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.